It is fantastic to have you here at ISACA London Chapter Academic Relations event. We are covering a very important topic today, something that kicks in just, if we are kind of counting today, we will just about to arrive to the 10 days before GDPR comes into force. And I have to say that yesterday I was at the IBM Cybersecurity Summit at the Institute of Engineering and Technology, and I have never seen 160 people, top executives, who are worried about GDPR. But anyways, what we're going to do today will help, hopefully, most of you feel better about the new changes in compliance and new changes in regulation. And we have a fantastic team of speakers, fantastic speakers that came around from all sort of areas of London, and to talk about their solutions, how they're handling GDPR, what they can offer others in order to make the transition or the change in compliance a lot smoother. So welcome to GDPR compliance at 10-day notice. We have a slight change in our order of speakers. We first wanted to start with Nick Ioano, but we are very lucky because Cheryl Martin made it here from a client meeting all the way from central London, and she was able to be here on time. So we will start with Cheryl. She will talk about GDPR, cyber, the risk and reality. So it will be quite an introduction to what are the risks, what are the outlook on the compliance challenges. Then Nick Ioano will follow up with kind of a view from the SMB perspective. He will talk about his view on the GDPR, and then we have a fantastic, I don't want to say hands-on, but quite a different approach to look at the actual solutions that help GDPR to make things a lot more smoother, a lot more easier to automate the compliance. And we have fantastic supporters of today's event from ACL. So Mike will finish our presentations, then followed with the Q&A panel and networking opportunities afterwards. So, 10 days away, how are you feeling? I'm not asking you the answer. You can keep it to yourself. Your organizations know how it works and what doesn't. So the actual risk of GDPR compliance is just about to kind of bite and realize for most of the organizations. But what is very important is our understanding of what happens when the breach or the incident or the cybersecurity event occurs. And I had to borrow this slide from one of the presentations by my fellow colleagues at IBM. And if you look at the screen, it says major company not hacked. It made it in the news. What we are faced today is, it's not a matter of when, it's just a matter of how any large organization, any large data set, data storage and so on will be subject to the attention of adversaries. It's just a matter of whether this attention will realize in the breach. And what we have is an important thing, something that has changed from our perspective of cybersecurity from a few years or current situation. We have 72 hours to react. And somewhere in there it was supposed to be a video, but never mind, where it counts down 72 hours. What do you do? How do you address the issue? How do you respond? And whether the appropriate plan is in place to respond to the breach.